Turning to the race for Potter County Judge in the Republican primary, there are two candidates, Edward Heath and Nancy Tanner. Edward Heath is joining us right now, and so we have 3 questions for Mr. Heath that will be answered with 1-minute long answers. The first question is, what training experience and background qualify you for this position?
Well, thank you, Jill. I appreciate that and appreciate the opportunity here to speak. My background is, first off, is I've been in Potter County for 34 years, and 29 of those years have been in the same house. I earned my bachelor's degree in 1980, and I have an extensive background in information technology and cybersecurity. I managed a multinational Department of Energy program, and I've received awards from both Pantex and the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Energy for my work in computer security and saving taxpayer dollars. And the primary function of a county judge in Texas is to manage the county's business on behalf of the people. I've held a U.S. government security clearance since 2001. I retired early from Pantex because I refused to submit to unnecessary medical treatment. It was the COVID jab. So I think with that background, I can definitely handle the county administration.
Next question. Beside presiding over the county commissioner's court, county judges are responsible for hearing probate, mental health, and misdemeanor criminal cases as a trial judge. What are the most pressing issues in these areas as they relate to the Potter County judge's duties?
Well, I think the pressing issues have been the courts are overloaded, and we need to be efficient in being able to process the cases and get them through in a expedited fashion, and still providing justice to the people who are asking for it. I think that portion of the responsibilities of the county judge is smaller in overall scope than the administrative function, but just as important.
Finally, the county judge serves as the chief budget officer for the county. What needs do you believe will be critical to address in the next few upcoming budgets?
Well, that really opens up a lot of things. First and foremost, having a background with governmental budgets, they're based on the existence of previous year's funds. And it's this way even in the county budget, is that you spend as much as you can of the budget you have because it won't be available to you next year if you don't. So I want to go from a baseline budget mechanism to a zero-based budget. And that would require all the department heads to do a ground up justification of every dollar that they're asking for in their budget. Beyond that, I think some of the biggest things is the county is taking on, or has taken on in the last 8 years, a significant amount of debt. There are almost $80 million in debt. And the things that we're going to have to be focusing on is how, as a county, we're going to be able to pay for that without raising taxes.
Potter County Judge Republican primary candidate Nancy Tanner is now joining us. Judge Tanner, what training, experience, and background qualify you for this position?
I have 32 years experience total with the county. The first 5 years I worked for the county attorney's office, and then I went to work for the previous judge for 20 years, and then ran for judge after he had a stroke, and have been here I'm on my second term as county judge. So I have a lot of experience. I've seen what I consider a little bit of everything. But every day I am proven wrong with that, because something new happens almost every day that I haven't seen before. So I have plenty of experience, and I just might add too that I love the people of this county, and I feel like I am well qualified to do this job.
Beside presiding over the county commissioner's court, county judges are responsible for hearing probate, mental health, and misdemeanor criminal cases as a trial judge. What are the most pressing issues in these areas of the Potter County judge's duties?
In my opinion, it's the mental health. We have the biggest mental health hospital in Amarillo, and it's called the county jail, and they don't need to be there. So we are working, me and the city are working on a diversion plan to divert them out of our jail, to get them into a facility where we can treat them with the drugs and with the needed hospital work that they need to have done to them there and not in the county jail. So that's what we're working on, and that is a priority for me.
Finally, the county judge serves as the chief budget officer for the county. What needs do you believe will be critical to address in the next few upcoming budgets?
Every need, according to every department head, is the most important to them. So, but to me, it is, we've already got all the buildings that I need to build. I want to pay down the debt. To starting now to pay down the debt that we have accrued for over the buildings that I have had built and since I've been here. And I think that we just need to rely on what the citizens are thinking and what they want. We are doing good as far as infrastructure. So there's not really anything pressing that I can think of other than just paying down the debt.